All right, here's complex circuit review number 2. So you were given this diagram, and the first part, part A, wants you to draw a schematic diagram of this using the symbols from your reference table. Right? So for part A, you are just going to kind of follow the path here. So I have my battery, and connected to my battery is light bulb A. Right, so we'll call this A. And then from A, we have essentially a junction, right? So I'm going to go up this way, and here I have light bulb C, and C is also connected directly to B, and then that goes back to the battery, right? And then looking here, here's my junction. Out on the outside of C and B, I have light bulb D. Okay. So that's what your schematic diagram should look like, something very similar to that. Now, part B wants you to list the brightness of the bulbs in order of brightest to least bright. So now remember, the brightness is indicated by the amount of current, right? So the amount of current that's going to travel through each bulb will indicate the brightness. So let's analyze. So all of the current is going through light bulb A. So A will definitely be the brightest. Okay? And then you get to this point and current is going to split. And so you have two light bulbs that it'll travel through in this branch. So this will have twice the resistance as light bulb D. Right? And when there's more resistance, you'll have less current. Current travels the path of least resistance. So that means that D will be brighter than C and B. And because C and B are wired in series, and the problem did say that they all had the same resistance, these will have the same brightness. Right? These will be the same brightness because they are wired in series and they have the same current traveling through them. And then part C, if we get rid of light bulb D, so if we just remove this, we need to determine what happens to light bulb A, right? And we want to talk about what happens to the brightness of light bulb A. So if I get rid of D, this now becomes a series circuit. So the brightness of A will actually go down. A will get dimmer because this is turned into a series circuit. And without the branch out here, this parallel branch, the resistance is going to actually increase. Okay? And then the second part of C wants to know what happens to light bulb B. So if we remove light bulb D, what happens to the brightness of B? Well, it still becomes a series circuit, but now with D gone, more current is actually going to travel through B because it doesn't have the option of going through D. So B will actually become brighter. So really good relationships, good things to know about circuits and what happens when certain things are, what light bulbs go out or there's a break in the circuit, what happens to the current, which is going to indicate what happens to brightness of light bulbs.